Welcome to Jen's Daily Dish, where I bake things on camera for the very first time so you can bake along with me and learn from my mistakes. Today we're making apple pie bars. I'd like you to think that it has a shortbread-like crust at the bottom, that apple filling on top, and then of course that lovely crumb topping at the very, very top of it. These are going to be delicious. How do I know this? Well, I don't really, because I've never made this before, but I have a feeling it will be. It's got a lot of fresh apples in it, and it comes together quickly, much faster than an apple pie, which I still have yet to conquer. If you want to see me try that, let me know. Of course, I was inspired by this song. Hi, hi, Miss American Pie Bars. Add the fresh apples to the spices, they will be a big star. Oh yeah, they will be, because these apples are going to make this whole recipe come to life. First things first, preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Second thing you want to do is get your pan ready to go. This is an 8x8 pan, similar size will work. Spray it, put parchment paper in it, and spray it again. Unsalted butter, brown sugar, beat until smooth, flour, salt, beat until somewhat crumbly. Transfer to your pan. Distribute best you can. You're going to try to get this in a solid layer. Prick with a fork. This allows air to escape so it stays in a nice flat layer. Into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes until it's a nice golden brown. Time's up, let's take it out. It looks a lovely golden brown. Let this cool for a little bit while we make the filling. Now that the crust is out of the oven, raise the temperature to 350 degrees. Apples are diced to about a ½ inch in size. This was from about 3 to 4 large apples. If you're using smaller apples, it would be about 6 to 7. Lemon juice. Stir to combine. Medium heat, butter, apple pie spice, stir in. Add in your apples. Cook for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Sprinkle the sugar over the apples. Let them cook in this. This will generate a lot of liquid, if that's okay, and we're gonna let them cook for about 6 to 10 minutes. We're looking for most of the liquid to have evaporated and for it to become sticky, and so it is just about there. Allow to cool in the pan off the heat. Time for the topping. Flour, brown sugar, apple pie spice, mix together. Add in your unsalted butter, which is cubed into 1/4 inch pieces here. We're going to mix that in here. Mix together until crumbly. That's what we're looking for, a crumbly mixture. Add your apples on top of your crust. Sprinkle your topping on. Back into the oven for 35 to 40 minutes until it's a nice golden brown on top. Time's up, let's check them out. Ooh, they're nice golden brown on top. Let's take it out. Let it cool completely before we lift it out of the sling and cut it and taste it. Once completely cool, take it out of the pan. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Now we can cut it into slices, and you'll see that it got very caramelized. Let's take a look at this great looking apple pie bar. You can see the crumb topping on top, and you can see the apple filling, and then you can see that crust. So of course it's all in the taste. I can just tell you that my kitchen smells heavenly right now, just like apple pie. So let's give it a taste. Ooh, I felt that crunch through the apples. Look at that bite. All right, going in. This This is fantastic, and I am not missing all that work that goes into a pie one tiny bit. This was delicious, came together in 3 different steps, but ultimately fantastic. Everybody can get their bite of this apple pie bar. Yum! If I can make apple pie bars for the very first time with you watching me every step of the way, you can too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check me out on Instagram and TikTok for so much more.